Okay. Pains or injuries today? Okay. So just some movement. It's not like an injury. Okay. And you're good. Okay. All right. Good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is Intermediate Advanced Lab. It is level 2, level 3. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. Now, if your lower back or your hips are tight, please elevate. Sitting up on some blocks, some blankets will make it easier for you to find a lengthy, tall spine as you take a cross-legged position. All right, palms face up. And the fingers come to Jnana Mudra. Thumb and index fingers touching. Connecting to your seat, grounding evenly. Elongating through your spine, let your shoulders broaden. Smoothing out the breath, letting the inhales even out with your exhales. And then Ujjayi breath whenever you're ready. Three Oms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed. Hands together in prayer or from the heart. Pressing your thumbs into your heart, heart back into thumbs. Lifting the heart up toward the sky. Setting your intention for yoga practice. Devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification. Purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vashtan, Sarva Vashtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyendraha, Bihyendraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up, fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center, drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center, drop left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side, roll it back, opposite side, roll it center. A few more rounds in that same direction. Gentle, easy circles, moving your neck and your shoulders. Take one more giant circle, chin back toward the chest, and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. And then one more giant circle, chin back toward the chest, and pause. Then lifting the chin parallel to the floor, neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands supporting to either side and turning your toes toward each other. Then roll them out. Draw in, roll out. Draw in. Outer rotation, circling. Back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. And back to center again. Cross your shins. Take the opposite shin on top. Raise your arms up high and extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Back to center, arms up. Twist to your left. Center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Back to center, other side. Center again, legs forward, forward fold. Make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are. You can keep your hands to either side for support. You're going to take some circles with the torso. And then start to incorporate your shoulders. And then start to take it back to center. And then go the opposite direction. Start to come back to center. Take the feet a little bit wider. Right hand to the floor, left arm forward, bend your left elbow. Inhale, draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Square back to center. Raise your left arm up. You can reach your right hand a little bit wider. Exhale, side bend right. Back to center. Side bend right. Back to center. Side bend right. Back to center. Switch sides. Left hand down, right arm forward, bend your right elbow. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Square back to center. Right arm reaching up. You can reach your left hand a little bit wider. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, back up. Side bend left. Inhale, back up. Hands to either side. Let the feet go a little bit wider. Hands rotating outwardly, slightly back behind you. Lift your chest to broaden. Take the gaze, look forward. Keep the shoulders broadening. Press into your fingers. Lean forward just a little bit. And then release that action a little bit. Lean forward a little bit more. Release that action a little bit. Lean forward even more and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low. Keep your left hand down. Reach your right hand around. Right hand to grab the left foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lean forward a little bit. Inhale, release that action. Exhale, lean forward a little bit more. Inhale, release. Exhale, lean forward. Now hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low, walk it to center, take it to the other side. Right hand to the floor, left hand to grab the right foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, release that action a little bit. Exhale, lean forward a little bit more. Inhale, release. Exhale, lean forward and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back to center. Keep the left leg out. Right heel comes in. Left hand to inside the left leg. Right arm up. And then side bend over to left. Release that action a little bit. Side bend a little bit more. Release that action a little bit. Side bend even more and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back up. Keep the legs. Step the left foot down. Lift the hips. Extend your left fingertips and reach. Holding it here. Then raise your left arm up and slightly back behind you for the heart opener. Release all the way back down. Square back to center. Switch sides. Right leg extends out. Left heel comes in. Right arm inside the right leg. Left arm out. Overhead. Side bend to the right. Release the action a little bit. Side bend to the right a little bit more. Release. Side bend even more and hold. Release. Take it back up. Left hand to the floor. Lift your seat. Reach your right arm up and overhead and extend. Take the right arm up and slightly behind you for a heart opener and a back bend. Release. Take the seat back down. Cross your right leg over and take the hands to the top of the knees, and then let's take those circles again. This time, maybe adding bigger circles, working the lower back a little bit and your hips, and then making sure that you're also adding the shoulders in, warming up the shoulders as well. And begin to take it back to center, and then you go the opposite direction. And as you draw bigger circles, add more and more movement to your shoulders. And start to draw back to center. And again, step the feet wide, about mat's width, pivot to your heels, and windshield wipe your knees side to side. All right, take it back to center. Let the feet go wider, step the feet to the floor, press your left arm to inside the left leg, right hand behind you, and twist to the right. And then actively draw the right shoulder back as well. Take it back to center, switch sides, press your right arm to inside the right leg for resistance, left hand behind you. As you twist your left, actively also draw the left shoulder back. Take it back to center, soles of feet together, knees apart. Let the feet come forward a little bit. And then grabbing the inner feet or threading the arms underneath. And in this forward fold, you can round your back as much as you want. Lift back up. Draw the heels in, knees apart. Hands back behind you, outer rotation. Lift the chest, broaden, gently looking up. Actively press your knees toward the floor. Encourage more hip opening, inner thigh stretch. And release. Draw the knees together. Swing the legs back behind you. Hands and knees. Let's take some cat-cows. Inhale, draw the navel down, raise your tail, raise the back of the head. On the exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral. Reach your right heel back, left arm forward, and extend in opposite directions. Then bend your right knee, sweep your left hand back behind you to bind and kick back. Take the left hand back down to the floor, reach your right heel out. Right knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick back 3 times. Right knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick back. Right knee in. Inhale, kick back. This time, right knee comes in, and then you're going to open up the knee to right side, pendulating back to center. Open to the right, back to center. Open right, back to center. Kick the right leg up, tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose and around. Kick up, open up the hips and bend the right knee. Right knee outside of the right arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Touch your left arm. Kicking it back up. Stepping your right foot forward. Warrior 1. Take the arms out to a T. Inhale, draw the arms wide. Exhale, draw the arms forward and round the spine. Inhale, draw the arms wide, expand and look up. Exhale, round it forward. Inhale, expand. Exhale, round it forward. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Lift back up and wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace, lift the gaze upwards. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Take it back up, warrior 1. Open it up, warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Side angle, modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor. Left arm reaching up. Take it back up, reverse. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Right hand to top of the shin to modify, or the hand to the floor, left arm reaching up. All the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Take the knees down, knees, chest, and chin. Slide it forward to a cobra. Slide it back to a child's pose. Take it back up to hands and knees. 3 cat-cows again. Inhale, draw the navel down, raise your tail, raise the back of the head. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, come back to neutral. Left heel is reaching back. Right arm is reaching forward in opposition. Then bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand, grab the foot, and kick back. Release your left leg back, right hand comes back down. On the exhale, left knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick back. Left knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick back. Left knee in. Inhale, kick back. Left knee comes in again. And then open up the knee to the left side, pendulating back to center. To the left, back to center. To the left, back to center. Kick your left leg back. Tuck the right toes under. Lift the right knee, 3-legged dog. Left knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick up. Open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Touch your right arm. Kick back up. Stepping left foot forward. Warrior 1. Expand the arms out to a T and then draw the arms back to open. On the exhale, round the spine, chin toward the chest. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Stay here, reaching forward, chin toward the chest. Take it back to neutral and wrapping your hands back behind you. Interlace, non-dominant thumb on top. Lift the gaze up for ecstatic warrior. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Take it back up, warrior 1. Open it up, warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor, right arm out. Take it back up, reverse. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Left hand to top of the shin or to the floor, right arm out. Inhale back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank. Take the knees down, knees, chest, and chin. Glide forward, cobra, child's pose. This time, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up. Keep the right heel up on the inhale. High up on your left tiptoes. Left heel comes down. High up on your left tiptoes. Left heel comes down. High up on your left tiptoes. Left heel comes down. Open up the hips. Bend the right knee and flipping the dog. Roll on. Outside the left foot. Drop the right foot back behind you and lift. Flip it back around. Right leg up. Stepping your right foot forward. Warrior one. Take your thumbs, interlace them, hook them in, and then pull the hands strongly apart. Reach up and lean it back into a back bend. Take it up to vertical, side bend to your left. Pull with your left thumb. Take it up, side bend to the right. Pull with your right thumb. Back to center, release, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Again, modifying elbow to the knee or hand to the floor. Left palm face down, reach forward. Half bind, left arm up and behind you. Full bind, right arm underneath you. Release your binds. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg. Extended triangle. Right hand to top of the shin or to the floor. Left arm reaching up. Palm facing down and reach forward. Half bind. Left arm up and behind you. This time, reach your right arm forward, parallel to the floor, strong through your right leg. All the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to your floor, right foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up, keep your left leg up. Inhale, high up on your right tiptoes. Right heel comes down. High up on your right tiptoes. Right heel comes down. High up on your tiptoes. Right heel comes down. Open up the hips, bend the left knee, and flipping your dog. Flip back around, left leg up, a three-legged dog. Stepping your left foot forward, warrior one. Hook your thumbs, but this time the other thumb on top. Reach up and lean it back into a back bend. Take it back up to vertical, side bend to the right. Back to center, side bend to your left. Back to center, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Again, modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor. The right palm face down, reach forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. Stay there or the full bind. Release. Inhale, come up, reverse. Lengthen out the left leg, extended triangle. Left hand to top of the shin or to the floor, right palm face down, reach forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. Stack your shoulders. And then when you're ready, reach your left arm forward to parallel the floor. Strong through your legs to sustain. Inhale all the way back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to outside the right arm and touch. Either stay there or 3 push-ups. Bend the elbows. Press back up. Bend the elbows. Press back up. Bend the elbows. Press back up. Kick the right leg up. 3-legged dog. Fallen triangle. Right leg over to your left side. Flip it back. 3-legged dog. Stepping your right foot forward. Warrior one. Wrap the right arm underneath the left, eagle arms. Lift the elbows up to about the height of the shoulders and then reach your hands away from your face. And that should give you a very nice sense of a broadening of the upper back. Then draw the hands back in just a little bit and twist to the right. Press your right elbow up against your left. Square back to center. Lift the elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, bow forward. Up and down 3 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. Stay forward folding. Hovering in space. Touch your hands down or touch your forearms down if you have that range. Release your hands down and undo your arms for support. You're going to go back and forth in a squat, okay? So hands supporting. You're going to shift back to a Skandasana squat. You don't have to go all the way down. And then shift back forward into a deeper lunge. Shift back into the Skandasana squat. Shift forward into a deeper lunge. Shift back. Shift forward. This time, when you shift back, stay in the Skandasana lunge. Steadying your balance. If you can keep your left heel down, fantastic. If you cannot, stay on your tiptoes, but keep your hands supporting. If you can balance without your hands, hands together in prayer. Release your hands to the floor. Crawl the hands forward to a diagonal and let the head release. And maybe even feeling a sense that you're letting the right leg get heavier towards the floor. So getting more into the hamstrings on the right side. Stay low. You're going to crawl the hands over to the right. Frame your right leg with your hands, staying in the squat. If you can bind left hand to right foot, take the foot and fold. Go ahead and release and sit all the way down into regular Skandasana. Make any adjustments so that you're nice and stable. The right hand to grab the left ankle, side bend over the right leg. Reach your left arm overhead. Either just keep extending or binding left hand to the right foot. Release. Take it back up. Left hand behind you. Wrap the right arm around your left knee and twisting to face the back of the room. Square back center. Counter twist the front of the room. Draw the right heel in. Intersect the left heel on front of the right ankle. Right hand to the floor, left arm is up, and reach forward to forward fold into a modification of the Vinyasa. If you have the bind, you can wrap the left arm around the left shin. Right hand back behind you to bind. And then fold forward even more. Starting to release, and we'll work on an arm balance here. You're going to lift the seat. You're going to keep that intersection of the heel to the right ankle. Hands to the floor. It's your left knee to back of the left arm. Shift forward, and it's a variation on a one-legged crow. So your right knee is not touching your right arm. Your right arm is free. The left knee is to back of the left arm. That's okay. Hey, if you want to choose to not take the option and just take a regular crow, you can too. All right, so it just gives you a back view here. So the way we came into it, right? Madhyasana. Shift forward, plant the hands to the floor. Gonna shift most of the way to your left arm. Left knee to the back of the left arm, and you're keeping this bind that's happening here. And by lifting the left heel, you're also carrying the weight of the right heel and lifting. So you're just shifting most of the way to one side. Okay, making your seat back down. Stepping your left foot forward. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. From the down dog, we'll take 3 tuck-toe up dogs. Inhale, come forward into plank. Let the hips drop a little bit as you lift your chest. Exhale, take it back to down dog. Inhale forward into your plank. Dropping your hips, lifting the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale forward, hips drop, lifting the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee out, tap the left arm and touch. Either stay there or 3 push-ups. Bend the elbows. Press back up. Bend the elbows. Press back up. Bend the elbows. Press back up, kick your left leg up. 3-legged dog. Fallen triangle, left leg over to right side and lift. Flip it back again, left leg up, 3-legged dog. Stepping the left foot forward, warrior one. Eagle arms, wrapping your left arm under. Once you have the left arm under, lift the elbows to roughly the height of your shoulders and then reach your hands away from the face. Draw the hands back in and then twist to your left, pressing your left arm up against your right. Square back. Inhale, lift the elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, bow it forward. Up and down 3 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. Stay forward folding. Either hover in space, touch your hands down, touch your forearms down. Stay forward folding, but releasing hands to floor for support. We'll shift back and forward into the squat and lunge. When you're ready, shift back into Skandasana squat. You don't have to go super low. Come back forward into a deeper lunge. Draw it back to the Skandasana squat. Draw it forward into a deeper squat, a deeper lunge. Draw back. Draw forward. This time, when you draw back, stay in that Skandasana squat. So again, if you can keep your right heel down, fantastic. If you cannot, stay on your tiptoes. Keep your hands supporting. If you can free up your hands, hands together in prayer. Then release your hands to the floor to a diagonal. Walk it forward and just bow forward. When you come into forward fold, think about leaning the weight toward the left leg and toward the left seat so the left seat gets heavier for the left hamstrings, left inner thighs. Then stay low, walk your hands over to your left. Left hand to the outside of the left leg, right hand, if you can, bind to the left foot and fold forward. Stay in that squat. Start to release and go ahead and take the seat down, adjusting your seat and your legs as you need so that you have a nice stable structure to balance on. Left hand, grab the right ankle, side bending over your left leg, reach your right arm overhead. If you can bind hand to foot, go ahead and take it. If not, right arm is reaching forward, finding the right side extension as you continue to rotate to the right. Alrighty, beginning to release, take it back up, and twist to the right, facing the back of the room. Release, square back, counter twist to front of the room. Adjust your footing, walk your right foot forward a little bit, draw the left heel in. So you're intersecting, left heel in first, and then the right foot over, intersecting the right heel to your left ankle. Left hand to floor for support, right arm is forward, and fold. All right, so the right foot over your left ankle. And then if you're going further to bind, wrap the right arm around the right shin, left hand back behind you, and again, folding forward. Starting to release, make your way up. So you're going to keep that footing, right? The right foot on front of your left ankle, keeping that intersection of the heel to the foot. Then as you lean forward, hands to the floor, lift both knees. It's a one-legged crow kind of option, all right? So right knee behind the right arm, shifting the weight toward the right side. And then if you can take both feet off the floor to take the arm balance, fantastic. If not, maybe you can just opt for the regular crow. All right. Let's take the seat back down. Then right foot forward, left heel back, warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Again, three tuck-toe up dogs. Inhale, come forward. Let the hips drop a little bit as you lift your chest. Exhale, press it back to down dog. Inhale forward, hips draw down as you lift. Exhale, take it back. Inhale forward, hips draw down, lift. Exhale back. Right leg up, three-legged dog. Stepping your right foot forward, crescent moon, left knee comes down. Take extra padding as you need. Start to lunge forward. Let's stay here with your hands and just feeling for your left quad stretch. Then take the left hand down to the floor, turn the right toes out at an angle, and then roll to the blade of the foot, to the side of the foot. But make sure that you keep the right ankle flexing, right? You want to engage the muscles around your ankles and your knees. And then as you lean the hips forwards and downwards, allow the right hand to gently encourage more openness into your inner right hip by pressing your right knee away from you. Right? Gentle, gentle, gentle. You're not overdoing it. Just encouraging more opening. Go ahead and step the right foot back down. Raise your right arm up and behind you, half bind. Continue to draw the right shoulder back in space. You may stay here with your left leg extended, or go ahead and bend your left knee. Right hand to grab the left foot. Now, once you have the foot, you want to kick the foot away from you. That continues to stretch into your right arm, right shoulder. Also, if you want to let the hips, the weight of the hips, go sideways, maybe even rocking side to side, that might feel really good on your hips, on your lower back. Right? Very gentle, deliberate movements, right? You're not just throwing weight side to side. Right? Once you get a really nice movement, maybe really lean into it and take another breath or two. And then move it back the other way. And then maybe find a different shape by kicking back even more actively. Begin to release the bind of the left foot. Take the hands to the floor in front of you, lizard. Walk your hands forward about a foot and lowering your forearms down. You can flatten to the floor as much as you want or need. Another way to find more intensity is to lift back up a little bit. Tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee, and then shift the seat back in space. In essence, you're moving your right heel further forward, which then takes you into a much more intense position. And then maybe again, you can roll to the side of the foot, lift the sole of the foot off the floor, so you're balancing on the blade of the foot. And then you're working into your hips differently. Again, if you are very deliberate in rocking side to side, it might be a really nice way to work into the hips. Be careful with the knees. Make sure you flex your right foot, engaging the muscles around the ankles and the knees. All right, lifting the elbows back up, walking your hands in. I think we're prepared to go right into a split from here. So roll the right knee back up. Keep your foot flexing, shift back a little bit, and then ease your right heel forward, left knee back, right heel forward, left knee back, and then see if you can work toward a split today. Are you guys feeling a little bit more able to get a little bit deeper today since we did? Yeah, we went really deep into the hips, right? And oh, good. Okay, because as I was make that last adjustment, I was rocking into it. I was like, oh, I feel really open. Let's see if we can get toward a deeper split today. So it just felt really good. I was like, maybe we're ready to go into it. And definitely it felt a little bit more open and more prepared for me to just kind of like slide in without feeling like I really have to be super, super deliberate about how to go in. I felt open enough to just get in to the full split. All right, let's begin to break. So with your hands supporting, lift the seat and then gently drag that heel back. And then step the right foot down, leaning back forward into the lunge, supporting with the hands, stepping the right foot back, extend the malasana, heels together, toes apart, and then let's take that deeper squat here. And again, I just like to sway it out side to side, move around a little bit, just kind of loosening up a little bit, coming out of that very deep hamstring stretch in your split. All right, let's take it back to down dog. Left leg up. Stepping, left foot forward, crescent moon, right knee comes down. Take extra padding as you need, and once you're nice and comfortable with the foundation of your pose, your right knee and left foot, then lean hips forward and getting into your right quad stretch. Alrighty, and then take the right hand down, turn the left toes out, and supporting with the right palm. Very deliberately roll to the side of the foot, the blade of the foot, and then gently press your left thigh away from you. So you're now going deeper into the hips, inner hip joint, and then into the inner left thigh. You can take some gentle movements side to side if you want, just very deliberate once again, right? You don't want to throw weight around. You want to be deliberate into sinking into the pose side to side. All right, begin to release and step the left foot down. Reach your left arm up and behind you into a half bind. Then draw the left shoulder back as you continue to lean the hips forwards and downwards. And then if you're going further to bind, bend your right knee. Reach back with the left hand, grab the foot, and then kick the foot away from you, going into stretch into your left arm, the bowing effect of the right foot kicking back to catch into your left arm. And then again, as you take the next few breaths, introduce some movement if you want. Right? Side to side makes some good sense here. Just working into the different points alongside the hips, maybe your lower back, the front of the right quads, the top of the right quads, I mean. All right, if you have the bind, releasing your bind, then taking the hands forward, walking your hands forward about a foot, and then lowering the forearms down. All right, so feel for what this hip opener is in this lizard versus when we take it a little bit more intensely in a couple of breaths, how that goes into your hips, into your knees, into your ankles, and to your lower back. All right, so to come deeper into the pose, tuck the right toes under, lift the knee, and then shift back in space. You can lift the elbows up, shift back in space. Once you have a deeper lunging position in your lizard, right knee comes back down, And then again, you can work into it however. You can have your hands down, you can have your forearms down. You can walk your hands wider for better support. So it really depends on how stable you are. And if it's just uh, too deep for you to sustain, so you have to change your shape so you can have proper support. Right? I'm continuing to rock side to side or really go into the hips from different points. All right, let's walk your hands in, lift the torso up, step the left foot down, turn the left toes back forward. And then let's prepare to take the split. Flex your left foot, and then slide the left heel forward, right knee back if you need, or just keep sliding your left heel forward and working toward your split today. So I happened to see a video last night that talks about how in splits, right? And I do it naturally, but I didn't really look at it in this way. Some people, when they do their splits, they tend to lean forward a lot, right? So in this one in particular, they were talking about you really should come to a more vertical line, which is something I do anyway, but also looking at the line of your shorts or your pants, right? Try not to have, decrease the angle of the slant of the waistband by thinking about tucking your tail down and drawing your seat down in space, and take that slant of your waistband and make it a little bit more horizontal to the floor. And that will give you a posterior tilt, and that should make your split a little bit better aligned. Okay, it's a lot tougher, obviously, but rather than just kind of going into this kind of position and leaning the belly into your thighs, you should actually think about drawing back and then taking the posterior tilt. All right, let's break. Hands support. Gently draw that heel back, stepping your left foot back down, extended malasana, stepping your left foot back, heels together, toes apart, and then bending at the knees into this deeper squat. Alrighty, take it back into your down dog. All right leg up for pigeon. Draw the right knee in. Land that shin to the floor. Inch your left knee further back. So basically, right, this movement that we did in lizard is the same thing that I adjust here, which is the right shin is on the floor, lift the left knee, and then shift back in space. So it's basically the same movement, right, of shifting back, and that gets me a little bit deeper. Walk your hands in, elongate through the spine, which follows the same thing with the posterior tilt, and then making your way forward into your forearms, or making pillows with the hands, resting the forehead. If this feels great to you, you may stay. If you have options that you prefer, you can take whatever you want. right, some things that you want to do if you want, right, is lifting your torso back up for your mermaids. Left hand to the left foot, kick back, right arm up and back. Today, I think I'm going to take the reverse mermaid one. So it's right hand to grab the left foot, kick back, raising left arm up. Then furthermore, I'm going to take this into a quad stretch by taking the left hand down, left forearm down, and as I draw forward back into the pigeon, I'm going to keep the left heel drawing in toward the seat, and that will give me a really deep left quad stretch, left knee stretch. Jess, you can stay there. We're going to come for half lotus. All right, walk your hands back in, lift the torso back up. Take the right seat down, swing the left leg all the way around. You can take a full lotus or you can take a half lotus. I'm taking half lotus, top of the left foot to right hip crease, center your seat, and then with your hands rotating outwardly, slightly back behind you, lift the chest, broaden, and gently looking up. Come back to neutral, walking hands forward into a forward fold. All right, if you have less mobility, you can be a little higher. If you have more mobility, you can take your forearms down, maybe into two fists, resting your forehead, or maybe if you have the extension, all the way down. All right, beginning to lift back up to vertical. Gently twist to the right. Back to center. Gently twist to left. Back to center. Extend the left leg out. Flex your foot. Neutralize your ankle. And then let the heel stay suspended as you work the left heel back through that pigeon. Walk it back to the down dog. Pedal out. All right, second side. Left leg up. Draw the left knee in. Land the shin to the floor. Settle into your pose. Into your right knee further back. Walk your hands back. Elongate. Once you have that set up, walking your hands forward, forearms down, or making pillows with your hands. And then again, if you have options that you took on the first side, repeat. So I took first, mermaid one, right hand to outside the right foot, kick it back, lift and reach. I also took the revolved mermaid one, left hand to grab the inside of the right foot, kick back, right arm up. And then taking the forearm down, drawing the right heel in toward the seat, fold forward for the right quad stretch. Alrighty, whenever you're ready, start to make your way back up. And then taking your left feet down, swing the right leg around into half lotus. So center your seat, top of the right foot to left hip crease. Make sure you're nice and even, fully supported. Hands slightly back behind you. Fingers are rotated outwardly. Lifting your chest, broadening your shoulders, gently looking up. And starting to release, walking hands forward. Either full extension of your arms, fully supporting here, and just round forward, or forearms down, maybe fists, maybe all the way down, however you like to take the pose. Alrighty, making your way back up. Twisting to the left, gently. Center, twisting to the right. Center again. As you extend the right leg forward, flex your foot to neutralize your ankle and your knee. And then as you travel back, step it back, and then down dog. Walk it out side to side. Take lots of movement. When you're ready, walk your feet forward toward your hands. Yogic squat. Toes are turned out. Do the best you can to keep the heels down. If you cannot keep the heels down, staying on your tiptoes a little bit, supporting with your hands. If you can balance, you can take your hands together in prayer with your heels off the floor. Otherwise, do the best you can to ground. Alrighty, starting to release. Gently take your seat down. And then with the hands supporting, lowering onto your back. Let's take a bridge, bend your knees, step the heels in, feel for the back of the heels, then pressing your heels down, lift your seat. Working here, you can keep your arms parallel to the side of your hips. You can walk your hands in and interlace your fingers and walk your shoulders in. If you have other options you prefer, take anything else you want. All right, gently start to take the seat down. Extend the right leg out, draw the left knee in. Left arm out to a T and twist to the right. At the other direction. I see that you were hesitating a little bit like, which way do I go? Yeah, I was about to give you the direction. I saw you moving your legs. I was like, okay. And then you were hesitating a little bit. All right, when you're ready, take it back to center, switch legs, switch arms, and go the other direction. And take it back to center, hugging both knees in. Then step the feet to the floor. Slide the legs forward. Shavasana, final relaxation. Feet are separated, toes are turning out. Arms alongside the body, palms face up, eyes are closed, and let it all go. Alrighty, beginning to draw your breath back in and moving your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. Rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Let's take a non-domination on top. Palms face up, fingers in Jnana Mudra. Reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine. Shoulders broad, breath deep. Let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you again for joining me. See you next time.